Thanks, XLG, for being here with us. Now we are going to start with the press conference. We have some questions here in the room. So go first, please.
刘老师可以开始提问。
你好，我这边是北京青年报，然后我的第一个问题提给那个 Coco。虽然结果很遗憾，但这是XLG在国际大师赛舞台上的重要经历。那么抛开胜负的话，你觉得这次多伦多之行最大的收获是什么？
现在想不到吧，感觉现在就真的不知道怎么回答这个。
The question is over to Coconut. Although the result is disappointing, this is an important experience for XLG on stage. Regardless of winning or losing, what do you think is the biggest gain from this trip? And his answer was, right now, I don't know how to answer. I have no idea about that.
好的，我的第二个问题提给 Medium，这是你就是这次也是你第一次的国际赛事，那和大家一起经历国际赛事的感受怎么样？自己有怎样的成长呢？
我觉得，反正很开心能来跟大家来这世界赛打这一次，然后也学到很多吧。然后我觉得就是在这种压力比较大的环境下，还是要调整好自己的心态，才能打好一些。我觉得。
The question is over to Midi. This is also your first international competition. How did you feel to experience in international stage together with everyone? And what kind of growth have you experienced personally? And Midi's answer is, I'm very happy to be here, to be with my teammates on the global stage. And I've also learned a lot from this experience. Even under the big pressure, we have so many pressure on our shoulder. We need to adjust ourselves, especially on mentality.
这个问题想问一下 Happy Way，就是看到结束的时候，其实你是走向每一个队友，并且拍了拍他们嘛？当时是以什么样的心情做这件事的？然后现在的话，有什么话想对他们说的吗？
当时就想着输都输了嘛，还是不要把心情搞得那么糟吧，所以就去每个都击个掌之类的。
This question is over to Happy Way. After you lost this match, we noticed that you go forward to your teammates and clap them. And what's your feeling at that time? And what would you like to say to your teammates? And Happy Way's answer is, since we already lost this game, and I don't want them in a bad feeling, in a bad mentality, and I just want to encourage them and clap them. 好，那接下来我们给到线上媒体进行提问。第一个问题给到赛高。
这个问题提问到威瓦选手。那作为赛区的1号种子出征世界赛，那其实你们也承担了不少的期待嘛，可能面对的也不只是技术的比拼，就是心态调整也很重要。那你们觉得这次有哪些地方是你们做的比较不足，然后又有哪些是值得学习的经验呢？
这个问题就是任意一个选手都可以回答。对吧？
我觉得还是输给自己吧，就这个是我们这次得到的唯一一个教训。我觉得，很多东西我们都没有考虑到吧，也很多东西我们现在都很混乱，我们需要去解决。
谢谢。
The question is like, as the first seed of same region, you come to this Masters Toronto with a lot of expectations, and especially the mentality is very important. what do you think is your shortcomings right now, and what did you learn from this tournament? And Viva's answer was, I think the main reason is for the loss is less in us. We lost to ourselves, and we didn't manage to have good consideration about the game, and we don't know how to do during the game. It was a kind of messed up during the game, and it's also the problem we need to solve.
下高可以继续。
还有一个问题是提问到教练的，那这次多伦多大师赛，就是你们觉得有学习到哪一些，然后有什么可以带回到 VCT CN Stage 2的东西吗？
This question is over to Hoya. What did you learn from this tournament that you could brought the experience to Stage 2 back to China?
It's like we learn whatever we believe, whatever we deserve, and it is not much. I wish we could do better, but in fact we couldn't. So it's just it is what it is.
我觉得就是相信你所相信的，然后知道你值得什么样的东西。因为我真的很希望我们在这次比赛里可以有一个好的成绩、好的表现，但是确实实际情况下我们没有做到，所以很可惜吧。
Hello, Sierra Zobi, freelance esports commentator. This question can go to anybody at the table or if multiple people want to answer. The last team to bring home a trophy for the Chinese region was EDG at Champs. And now with your elimination, only Wolves remains for the Chinese region. Do you have any motivational words for them as they continue their upper bracket run and hopefully secure another trophy for your region?
这个问题是可以给到任意一个人回答，因为其实上一个为 CN 赛区带去冠军奖杯的是 EDG 嘛，然后呢，现在咱们淘汰掉了之后，可能现在只有狼队一支 CN 的队伍，现在依然有机会去为冠军奖杯所奋战。那对于他们来说，接下来他们在胜者组的这些比赛，有没有什么想要激励他们的话去对他们说，让他们努力呢？
Okay, I can start. It's obvious Wolves have really good run now, and I know they believe themselves they can do it. We also believe in them. I hope they represent China at the best state, and even if they have to face gen.g, which is, according to me, is one of the best teams now here at Toronto. Sometimes bad day happen. Maybe gen.g gonna have a bad day, and they're gonna have like their best day. So I think they can do it. We're gonna stay with them. We're gonna pray for their win, and I believe in my friend Fede. This is something that he deserves to get. Yeah, you can continue.
Wolf, you are one of best team now also, so don't be afraid.
Артур, скажи, пожалуйста.
I believe in my friends.
Поближе.
I believe in my friends, so I think they'll reach a good level.
Иди.
我觉得他们行，应该帮我们复仇，然后加油。
反对加油吧，你们可以做到。
希望他们能走远一点。
Meeting's answer is, I think definitely you can do this. Just avenge for us and keep going forward. And Coconut answer was, you need, I believe that you could do this moving forward. And Viva's answer was, I think you can go further in this tournament. I believe in you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now we have one question in the call. Arnab?
Hey guys, commiseration on the loss, but good game from you guys. My question is for Hovia. I want to know from your perspective how much the roster change affected your team coming to this tournament, and was that one of the factors for this performance in the tournament?
That's the main factor why we didn't show ourselves the best XLG that has to be happen in stage 1. So I wish this change never happened, but you have to agree with that. It's not an excuse, of course. And anyways, if we think about ourselves, we are the best team, right? Then we have to be ready for any scenario, even if we have to change 2 players, 3 players. I don't care. It's like we have to be at this champion mentality. What I can say now, we are not in the state, but we will work on it, and we'll see how it goes in stage 2.
Awesome, perfect. Looking forward to
Thank
your games in VCT China and hopefully in champs.
Thanks, XLG, for being here with us. With this, we conclude this press conference. Thank you.
cut. You waving at?
Yeah, happy wave.
Only one earbud.
Hard art
Happy?
ace.
That was a crazy ace.
8 plus 25. Yeah, we can hear you. Eco farm.
Yeah, we can hear you.
I know. What, you say eco farm?
Yeah, a couple eco farmers.
Yes, we can hear you. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this press conference. Thank you, G2, for being here. Another way, congratulations for qualifying to champions. So, and also congratulations for your victory.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now we are going to start with some questions here in the room. Shayo, you go first.
Hi, my name is Shayo. This is the first question for Josh. I talked to you a bit about PRX the other day and how you guys might have not had the best read on what was going on with their Lotus comp and whatnot. Today, it seemed like G2 was not focused on the other team. You guys were really locked into your own gameplay, making your own story on these maps. What were some of the changes in preparation coming towards China's #1 seed?
You kind of said it. It's like we needed to focus on ourselves. I think the biggest difference between the PRX game to XLG for us is just maintaining some discipline on defense, making sure our plans are in order, having like clarity in our situational awareness. And like that fell in Paper X, which is kind of like uncharacteristic. And I kind of just, we all kind of agreed that it's like, okay, it's like early tournament mistakes. And generally you tend to have those in your first game just to get used to the environment. There's a lot of new things going on, right? And in the early tournaments, like usually we would scrape by and win, and then we learn and we're like, all right, let's make sure we're more disciplined in the next one. And but Paper X was just really, really strong. They abused those gaps and took us apart. So that was solved in our VOD review into XLG. We showed 2 different maps this time, but the same principles applied.
Amazing. Thank you so much. And second question for Leaf, man, plus 25 on the day. Talk to me about what peak looks like for you pre-match and during the match. Like, what does the atmosphere need to be like? What kind of comes together in like a, Tetris kind of formation to make you play at that plus 25 level?
I think just keeping it light. I don't like to overstress just about anything, but just match days, like I try to just keep it light, keep it, easy mentally, because at the end of the day, the game's already stressful as it is. Like pre-game, you don't need to make it even harder on yourself. And, just making sure that I'm doing my job as a player in game.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Hi there, I'm Razor from the VALORANT competitive community on Reddit. I have a follow-up to Shayo's first question. For anyone on G2, Celsius, as always, had some words to say to you, saying how it was embarrassing that you guys lost to Paper X. Does any of you have any words for him and the rest of Sentinels now that you've advanced through the lower bracket?
He's
Leaf,
just
do you
rage
have
baiting.
anything to say?
He's just rage baiting, and it's just a 0 out of 10 rage bait, if I'm being honest.
0 out of 10.
All right. And then another question for Josh, RT. Since G2 was one of the best teams for with Teho running at every map, how was the preparation for this event? And do you think having to change a lot of the strategies that were previously built with the Teho affected the team performance in any way?
I think it did. I would be, I guess, like delusional to say like it didn't. Obviously, we had to change a lot of things, and I think every team in this tournament has the same problem to solve. So I won't ever point to that and be like, oh, like that's the reason why we lost. I think every team has that problem to solve. So, yeah, I mean, I think we're just trying our best to figure out what the new meta is, and sometimes your best foot forward won't always work out in your first attempt, and you just have to adjust afterwards.
Thank you.
Here, I'm
Security.
Yeah, well, Wagwan, man. I mean, hi, I'm Ravish from Ravish LLC. My question first goes out to the team. Guys, I believe with this win, you are qualified for champs, which is absolutely phenomenal. Just quick thoughts from you all to finally make it through, complete the gauntlet, and now make it to the final tournament of the year.
Yeah. I don't know what the other teams are doing. Ascension team making champs first twice. It's kind of crazy. But Yeah, I think it feels good. We knew before this game that this match meant, if we lose, we're out, and if we win, we're also still in, and we make champs. And after the game was over, I completely forgot. So I learned that we made champs like 2 minutes ago, I think. So it feels good.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels great. My thoughts are that my brother's on 2G. I'm sorry, but I'm hoping you guys lose so we can stay in the Ascension or stay in VCT next week.
Valid? Oh yeah, dude. Josh, you feeling good about making champs, bro? Again, man. Let's go, man.
Of course, that's guaranteed work. Job secured. That's
That's what
we got. You know, it's hard. This life is hard because you only have 3 events really, 4 now. So like any qualification, like we're just very proud of.
Oh yeah. Are you ready to run it back, bro? MVP performance?
Yeah, it's cool to be back. So I'm excited to play champs again.
You feeling good about it?
Just kind of ditto what Josh said. I think we get so limited international tournaments in Valorant that it's just always nice to play them.
Yeah. Brett, feeling good, bro?
Yeah, I mean, focused on Toronto, but very happy that we made it for champs.
All right, that's a red flag right there, bro. The fact that you said Toronto.
Toronto.
Come on, man. Toronto.
Don't worry about it, Trent.
The 6,
Toronto.
bro. It's the 6.
Toronto. I don't even know what it is. And final quick follow up. Khalif, I understand. Look, I know you've been getting into anime a bit more too. I've heard about your arc getting into Ghibli films as well too.
Oh,
wanted to hear what has been your favorite Ghibli film to get into so far that you watched.
I mean, Spirit Away is the best, in my opinion.
Really? Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
All right. Good to know, Lee. Thanks, man.
It's good. It's good.
Cheers, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hello, Shio again. This one's for Valen and Trent and whoever sits to the left of Valen. First of all, for Valen, but like in game when you guys are on stage, you were like amped up today. Pistol round on the first map. I think you almost broke Trent's arm with the high five, man. The energy was like off the roof from what I usually see. How did you change that up? Why were you so amped up? Was that one of the reasons that everyone was, hyper focused and you snowballed so hard today?
I mean, for the end of the question, I'm not sure if it helped or like put the guys more nervous. I really don't know. Traditionally, I'm more of just like I don't even like giving fist bumps. I just stay focused and don't move. But this time, Josh said, guys, we can't leave with any regrets. And I feel like I would regret it if we lost and I didn't give my 100% energy. And I told them, guys, like before the match, I was like, guys, if we win pistol, take off your headsets because I'm going to destroy you. And I lifted my mic up and just went crazy. And it felt good. It felt like it brought the fire to the team. And it's just a small part of why we won today. But, it's just some energy to bring to the boys, something new. And I think I'm going to try to carry that on more.
Absolutely. Trent, your arm's feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Sorry.
I kind of saw it coming. He winded it up.
I think I got so hyped because it meant we didn't have to force buy the next round. And so we've been struggling with our force buys recently. So yeah, I felt good.
Awesome. Congrats on the win again. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Yo, Nerdscast from the States. I have a question. So like we've been throughout the tournament, there's like bald buffs, there's nose tape, there's like dyed hair. 4 out of the 6 players, y'all got facial hair. Who has the best like beard or facial hair? Who do you think? It's for anyone.
Jaw.
Hey.
Jaw's mustache.
Wow.
Jonah.
Jonah.
We're talking about the wrong buffs. You should be talking about diet buffs.
Actually,
That's not happening. That's not.
on the buff train, have you felt the home crowd buff, Jonah?
Oh yeah. I was at one of my interviews I was talking about. I felt like extra confident today, and then my manager told me that my family was like standing behind me watching the whole game. So I knew if something was different, and I used their energy for today.
Hell yeah. And then final question is to Jaw on the on the stage. What do you have to say to all the Sage mains who are going to be running it down on Icebox and Rank now?
I mean, it's a blessing and a curse, but like you just got to fry on Sage and then you can keep playing the game. But that's it. Nothing crazy.
Thank you guys so much. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello. Razor again with 2 more questions from the Valorant competitive Reddit community. It's about those Sage walls, Jagabo. They were very innovative, and there was one round where it looked like you were struggling up on B heaven to Grim Wall. Was this something that you were doing to adapt on the fly, or do you have tactics prepared for retakes and post plants?
I was a little scared at that moment. He had jet knives or something like that, so I was like, "Oh god, I gotta get up," and I just fell off. I was like, "All right, whatever." I do have some tactics. I won't leak them, of course, but Yeah, I mean, I was just scared.
And then for Trent, if Riot were to rebuff Teo to become playable, what would you like to see changed? Or are you comfortable enough on Sova/Fade with never having Teo rebuffed?
I'm definitely comfortable if they don't rebuff him, but I honestly don't know what you would change because his missiles, like him being an initiator and not having a refreshable utility, is kind of like the main thing in an initiator. So I think they would have to like revert that back, maybe make it longer, the missile timers. I'm not sure.
Thanks, guys.
3 missiles.
Minimum 3.
Brimstone.
Sky's above 2 then.
Hey guys, Bodok here. I actually have a question from someone at the venue here. His name is Ryan G2B News Network. I don't know if you guys heard of him on Twitter, but he actually asked a serious question. In an interview from 2023, you mentioned you do extensive individual VOD review ahead of every match. Do you still maintain that level of VOD review, and what part do your teammates and or coach have in it? This question is to Leaf.
Oh, I was so confused for a second. I mean, it's hard because depending on like the team, like XLG for today, like I watch individual VODs just on the time. It doesn't really matter like who I'm playing against. It's just like residual information. But I mean, we've done group like team VOD reviews in Thailand before matches and stuff like that, and it always helps out. So I think it's just like now it's more of like a team activity as opposed to like before I just watched it in my free time.
All right, great. Thank you.
Now we have 2 questions here in the room for some fans.
Hey, this question is just for Leaf. There were many moments in the match where the odds seemed stacked against you and you had to clutch. I was just wondering, how did you overcome these obstacles and keep the mental composed to secure the round?
Yeah, I think Haven was like 4 clutches in and of itself, but a lot of them I was like in pretty favorable spots in terms of like actual clutch position. So it didn't feel too pressuring. It was kind of like, I knew where the people were, not too much thought process. When it becomes like a kind of a mystery, that's when it's hard. But when it's right in front of you, it just becomes like another round.
One more question. Hey guys, congrats on the win and congrats on making champs. I have a question for the entire team. As I'm sure you know, today is Father's Day. How does it feel to be the fathers of VCT Americas?
Feels great. Expecting a present from Sentinels.
Happy Father's Day, Dad.
Feels good. I mean, got to get the international trophy, but for now, all of America's is just our sons. Send me a Happy Father's Day DM, please.
Thank you so much. Now we have one last question in the call. Golden.
Yeah, first of all, Golden from XLG, congratulations G2 only for the victory and for qualifying the first team qualifying into champs. This is too early saying this at this time of the year, but okay, my question is now that you are in the next round of the lower bracket, your next match will be against Wolf or gen.g. So which team do you want to face in your next match?
Give me gen.g.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh,
He's
whoa.
lying. Why,
Yeah.
why do we want gen.g? Don't worry about it.
No.
I think it's a big scalp to take. So
Shouldn't we talk
yeah.
about this first?
I mean, I can't control the outcome.
We don't know. We don't know yet.
Yeah, we don't know yet. Answer unknown.
We don't care.
But Josh likes challenges.
Yeah,
do
we're
like my
gonna talk to Josh after.
Yeah, we'll make sure he'll set him straight.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you so much and good luck in your next game.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, G2, for being here with us and congratulations. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And the sign